Welcome to TCM Classics. Today we are going to be doing some points on the lower extremities, and I'm prepping with 70% isopropyl alcohol, leaving for 10 to 30 seconds. And first off, I am starting with stomach 41 or Jie Qi or stream divide, and it's a Jing River and fire point of the stomach channel, and it's located in the depression between the tendons of the extensor hallucis longus and the extensor digitorum longus. It's great for pain in the ankle joint, muscular atrophy, motor impairment, pain and paralysis of the lower extremities, epilepsy, headache, dizziness and vertigo, abdominal distension, and constipation. And from a Western medicine perspective, it's great for headaches, nephritis, enteritis, seizures, diseases of the ankle joint and surrounding soft tissues, as well as drop foot. And here I'm needling stomach 37 or Shangju Shu, upper great void, which is the lower Husi point of the large intestine, as well as the point of the sea of blood. And it's located 3 chin inferior to stomach 36. I located it a bit higher up, and it's great for all sorts of abdominal issues, pretty much the same indications of stomach 36, as well as regulating the intestines, and because it's the front move point, or the lower Husi point of the large intestines, and it transforms stagnation, clearing damp, heat, alleviating diarrhea and dysenteric disorder. It regulates the spleen and stomach and activates the channel and alleviates pain. And here I'm needling spleen 9 or Yin Ling Xuan Yin Mound Spring, and it's the Husi and water point of the spleen meridian, great for regulating the spleen and resolving dampness, which I will go into great detail on in Zong Fu video. It opens and moves water passages as well as benefits the lower jiao. All of the Western medicine conditions and Eastern medicine conditions, there's plenty: abdominal distension, seminal emission, pain in the genitals, fullness below the heart, lumbar pain, lower abdominal pain, sudden diarrhea, all sorts of stuff, edema. And mainly we use it for edema due to dampness. And there I am needling spleen 7, which is similar to the conditions of spleen 9, but also include paralysis of the legs and inversion counterflow of the knees and legs and painful obstruction of the knees, as well as sadness with counterflow chi and seminal emission, belching, painful belching, wasting of the muscles and flesh despite normal eating and drinking, and swelling of the ankle. Spleen 7 is called Lo Gu or Dripping Valley, and it's located 3 chun superior to spleen 6, which is 3 chun above the medial malleolus, and it is contraindicated to moxibustion in several texts. And next, I'm inserting spleen 4, which is called Gong Sun or grandfather-grandson, and it's the Lao connecting point of the spleen meridian, as well as the confluent point of the penetrating vessel or Chong Mai. And it's located on the medial side of the foot in the depression distal and inferior to the base of the first metatarsal bone. It calms the spirit, benefits the heart and chest, and regulates Chong Mai, as it is the opening point of that vessel. It treats epigastric pain, vomiting, cold in the stomach, as well as no desire to eat, esophageal constriction and distension and pain in the lower abdomen, as well as distension and pain in the umbilical region. It can treat types of mania, depression, manic raving, insomnia, and restlessness, as well as epilepsy and heart pain, gallbladder deficiency, and lots of sighing or too much sighing. It also treats irregular menstruation, gynecological disorders, retention of the placenta and lochia, as well as the swelling of the head and face, edema, and jaundice, malaria, and pain of the heel, heat in the soles of the feet. And here I just needled a point that's contraindicated in pregnancy. It's called bladder 60 or Kunlun Mountains. It's the Jing River and the fire point of the bladder meridian, as well as the Ma Dan Yang heavenly star point, one of them. And it's located in the center of the depression midway between the prominence of the lateral malleolus and the posterior border of the Achilles tendon. And this point clears heat and lowers yang. It pacifies wind and moves excess downwards, and it activates the entire bladder meridian, as well as alleviating pain, relaxes the sinews, and strengthens the lumbar spine, as well as promoting labor, hence why it's contraindicated in pregnancy. It can also treat childhood epilepsy, madness, lockjaw, headache, heat in the head, visual dizziness, redness and pain and swelling of the eyes, as well as pain in the upper teeth, and stiff neck, fullness in the chest, dyspnea, cough, malaria, difficult labor, retention of placenta, and difficulty conceiving, as well as swelling of the genitals, abdominal pain, and difficult defecation.